Good morning, one and all. My name is Mohammad Ubaid Siddiqui, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science, Shadan Degree College for Boys. I am handling the subject programming with C and C++ for BCom Computer Application second semester students. Dear students, our today's topic is basic structure of C++ program. As we know that C is a structured and functional programming language. Another popular programming language that has been introduced is C++ programming language, which is an object-oriented programming language. This language is basically a superset of C language. Whenever we want to write a program in C++, we must have to follow this structure of programming. This structure contains certain sections such as header file declaration section, global declaration section, class declaration and method definition section, main section, and method definition section. So there are total basically 5 sections whenever we write a C++ program. Let us try to understand the purpose of each section. The first section is known as header file declaration section. Basically, in this section, we used to include or link header files. As we know that there are hundreds of ready-made functions present in the standard library of C++, and these functions are categorized into different header files. So whenever we want to use a function, we must have to include the header file of that particular type. For example, cin and cout are two objects, stream objects of I and O stream classes of C language. So whenever we want to use these two objects, then we must try to include iostream.h function with the help of hash include preprocessor directive. So this header file section is used to link header files. We can include our own file, header file, or we can use ready-made header files that are present in the C library. Then the second another important section of C++ program is global declaration section. In C++, we can declare variables, structures and classes outside the main program. So things that are declared and defined outside the main program and before the main program, they are normally known as global declarations. So in this section we used to declare variables basically or classes. Then the third section is class declaration section. After declaring a class in global declaration, we used to define methods of that class. For that reason, we have to use this section, class declaration section. So in this section, we used to declare and define class and its members. Then the most important section of C++ program is main function section. This section is a compulsory section whenever we write a C++ program. Each and every C++ program always starts with main function. You can say that it is the entry point for all the functions. Each and every method or function is called indirectly through main function. We can create class objects in the main function. So we will declare the classes and define classes outside the main, and in main function we must have to create the object of that particular class to run the functions that are present, member functions that are present in that particular class. Finally, the operating system call this function automatically. Which function? Main function. So it is a must function. Then the fifth section is known as method definition section. This function is normally used in C language. Here also you can use to declare and define user defined functions. I have given all details of all these functions in the theoretical part and try to explain these sections with the help of a C++ program. If you see this C++ program carefully, there I have included here the link or header file section, this first section. Then I have declared the global declaration section. Here in the global declaration and definition section, I have declared a class area, and this class contains three members. One is the integer member whose name is radius, and the two public member whose name is read and print area. This read and print area are member functions, whereas radius is a data member function. After declaring and define the class area and its members in detail, I have closed the class area and start writing the definition of main function. In the main function, we are creating the A1 object of area class. With this help of this line is used to create an object. So now A1 is now object of the class area. Then after creating the A1 object, we are calling read member function by passing 4 value to the read member function of class. So the control will automatically comes here. It will copy the value 4 into the R variable, and then we are giving this R value to radius. That is nothing but our data member of area class. After copying the value radius 4, then again we are calling with the help of object A1 the print area member function of class area. So the control will transfer to this area, and these two statements will get executed. In the first statement, we are declaring a variable a is equal to 3.142 multiplied by radius multiplied by radius. This is nothing but the expression or method of computing the area of a particular circle. So this is nothing but finding area of circle. After getting the area of circle value, computed value in a variable, we are printing that a variable here, right? This way we are executing the a C++ program. So try to read and write in your own handwriting, and try to write this program and try to understand all these concepts. If you have any doubt, you can clarify with me by querying to me on my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you very much.